Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be prepping my face first with my Benefit Total Moisture Facial Cream. I'm going to be putting that all over my face and my neck. Then I'm going to be taking my Estee Lauder Idealist Illuminator, which is discontinued, but it will have options down below where you can make your face glowy and illuminate your face. Next, I'm going to be starting with the eyes. I've already done one eye, but I'm going to be going to the other eye. I'm going to be taking my foundation and my beauty blender and putting that all over my eye just to even everything out. Then I'm taking my Billion Dollar Brows Brow Duo and I'm just going to carve out the brow to make it look more defined. And then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Then after everything is blended out, I'm going to be taking my Ben Eye face powder and putting that all over my eye to set my eyes. I'm going to take my LORAC eye primer and put that all over my eye. I'm going to be taking Limit from Urban Decay's Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to be using my GOSS number 3 brush, and I'm going to be using this as my transition color. Next, I'm going to be using Clinique's blush in New Clover as an eyeshadow. I'm going to be using my Sigma Blending E25 to blend everything out and to just put the color on my lid. I'm concentrating the color above the crease and in the crease, not on the lid, because I'm going to be putting the blue on the lid. Then I'm going to be taking the GOSS number 3 brush to blend everything out. Then I'm just going to repeat this process using my Sigma Blending E25 again to place the color on the lid and then blend everything out with my GOSS number 3. By the way, all products mentioned will be down below, and if you want any reviews on any of the products mentioned, just comment down below as well. If you notice, I'm really concentrating all of the color above my crease because I have a smaller eye shape, and then I'm blending everything out to make everything seamless. And after everything's blended out and I feel like everything is seamless, I'm going to be using this blue eyeshadow by Maybelline and my Urban Decay flat brush, and I'm going to be wetting it to apply the color on my lid, and this is just going to make the color really stand out. If you have Max Fix Plus, this would really, help with this process, but I don't at the time of doing this video, so therefore I will be using water. And then to blend everything out in my crease, I'm going to be using my GOSS number 6 brush, which is a little bit smaller than the number 3. When blending everything out, it took away the color that I wanted, the pigment that I wanted, so I went back in with the water and the blue eyeshadow just to brighten things up. And then I just repeated this process until I had the full effect that I wanted. I love this look because it reminds me of cotton candy and because it's very vibrant and very subtle at the same time, so it's very good for the beginning of spring. And after I'm finished with the eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking a Wet n Wild Color Icon Sky Blue liner and lining my waterline. Then with the GOSS number 7 brush, I'm going to be taking that Clinique blush and I'm going to be putting that underneath of the blue liner on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take that Maybelline blue eyeshadow again and put that in my inner corner, and then I'll be taking my Mary Lou Manizer highlighter, the best highlighter ever, and putting that in my inner corner as well. I'm going to be blending that out with my ring finger and move on to curl my lashes. Next, I'm going to take my Jelly Pong Pong Fairy Lashes Curl Mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lashes with lots and lots of mascara. For all you Fossi wearers, you're going to want to put on your lashes right after this step. But I'm just going to move on to the highlight, and I'm going to highlight underneath my brow. And then the eyes are done, and I'm going to move on to my face, and I'm going to be using my Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I'm going to be putting that all over my face and my neck, and the huge. Next, I'm going to color correct my face with my NYX color correction palette, and I'm just going to cover up that redness with the green color and make my face look green like Shrek. I'm using my EcoTools concealer brush just to apply all of the green color all over the red spots, and then we're going to blend everything out afterwards. I tend to get a lot of redness around my cheeks, around my nose, those sort of areas. And then I'm blending everything out with my Luxie Beauty blending brush, and this just gets into the small areas of my face and blends everything very nicely where I don't have any greenness and I don't look like Shrek. After everything's blended out, I'm moving on to my dark circles. I have hereditary dark circles, and I'm taking this light salmon color and putting that underneath and covering up my dark circles. As you've probably already noticed, I have very, very fair skin, so this light salmon color, this peachy color, is very good for my skin tone. Next, I'm going to use my Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer by CoverGirl, which is one of my favorites, and I'm just going to blend everything out with my damp beauty blender. And for some reason, whenever I mess with my eyes, do mascara, whatever it is, I have to have my mouth open and make all these weird faces. So, you're welcome. Okay, after I've applied my concealer, I'm reusing my Ben Nye face powder, and I'm just going to set it with my Walmart face brush, powder brush. I really don't know the name of it, but I will try to put a link down below. Then moving on to my favorite part, the contouring. I'm going to be using my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, which I use underneath my foundation and contour with underneath my foundation because I'm so fair. So I'm just going to put that all over my face and contour. If you want a tutorial on contouring, just leave a comment down below. I can make one for you. But I'm just going to be doing what I usually do, my chin, my cheeks, my forehead, my temples, and my nose. Oh, and the brush I'm using is by Estee Lauder, and it's a foundation brush. After I've applied all of my contour, I'm just going to blend it out with my GOSS number 1 brush, and it's just really good for creams, liquids, and stuff like that. Next, I'm going to be moving on to foundation, and I'm going to be making my skin very dewy with this L'Oreal True Match LUMI foundation, which is one of my favorites, probably my favorite. And I'll be using my beauty blender and just dabbing that all over my face, and then I'm just going to blend everything out. But if you do have oily skin, you can still try this foundation out. You just have to put powder over your oily areas and you'll be good to go. Next, moving on to brows, I'm going to be using my IT Cosmetics Brow Power eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to comb through my brows with my spoolie, and then I'm just going to go through my brows and line them as I normally do. If you want a brow tutorial, if you want a full shaping tutorial, or if you want to just have me fill in my brows, then comment down below and I will make one for you as well. Just a quick tip, don't forget to like fill in the beginning parts, but not too dark. Don't make it like a square. You see I'm combing through them again just to make sure they're not too dark. I want that to be the lightest part of my eyebrow. And then I'm just going to be doing the same thing on the other eyebrow. Then you can skip this next step if you want, but I'm going to be deepening up my contour with my Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow, and it's just this taupey color right here because it's good for my fair skin. And I'm going to be using my GOSS number 2 brush, and I'm just going to blend everything out and apply it and blend it and apply it and blend it. And just like with the cream contour, I'm just going to put that on my forehead, my chin, my cheeks, my nose. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of my face. That fishy face though. I'm really just doing this to make sure that I get a precise line. I know it's funny. Okay, moving on to blush. I'm using my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in Exposed, and I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheeks and blend everything out. Next, I'm using my Mary Luminizer highlighter, and I'm just putting that on my cheekbones. And you can see I really like this part because that highlighter is the best and it makes me glowy. It's my favorite one I've ever used. And yeah, taking this same GOSS number 2 brush, and I'm just going to blend everything out, making sure I don't look too shiny. I mean, I want you to be able to see it from outer space, but you know, I don't want it to be too shiny. You know what I mean? Probably not. I'm also going to be highlighting my nose, my chin, my forehead, above my eyebrows, and my upper lip. And for my eyebrows and my upper lip, I'm using my Luxie Beauty blending brush because it just gets those small areas. I really love a highlighted Cupid's bow because I feel like it gives a look of innocence. And then I'm taking my Rimmel lipstick in the color Airy Fairy and just putting that all over my lips. And I love this color because it's very neutral, so it really goes great with the eye look. Alright, and then that concludes this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, I did not cut my hair, I just tucked it in.